International Journal of Health Policy and Management. Quality and speed are our culture and the keys to our success. Welcome to the audio summary section of the International Journal of Health Policy and Management.
I am Dr. Emma Tieffenbach from the Swiss Center for Affective Sciences at the University of Geneva in Switzerland. Suppose you're a heavy smoker and think about what you would do at the airport after a 12-hour flight. It is very likely that you would not be forbidden from smoking. Many airports have smoking room, specifically provided for your habit. Even though you're craving for a cigarette, abstaining from smoking could well be what you will end up doing. If this is the case, your healthy choice would be neither driven or required by mandate, again, no one imposed it to you, nor by consideration of the cost of doing otherwise, of smoking. Again, the smoking area is just nearby. Having smoking restricted to certain area, a certain zone in the airport, is arguably a nudge. It is a non-coercive way of having people choose to behave in the way that they themselves value, to refrain from smoking in our example. In his editorial, Nir Eyal deepens our understanding of nudges by offering interesting new insights about its emotional aspects. He shows in particular that a nudge may promote certain choice by making others shameful. So what makes the choice of smoking unattractive in the previous example is the feeling of embarrassment that one expects to experience under the gaze of bystanders looking at us. But can nudging be shaming? To serve in nudging, an experience of shame would have to be nearly costless. And this does not seem to be the case. In my comment to Nir Eyal's editorial, I argue in favor of the view that shame is a cost. First, history abounds of shaming practices, and the inflicted shame is viewed in these cases as penalties. But nudges need to be soft pressures, subtly steering people toward certain choice rather than restrictive means like fines or penalties. Second, to be ashamed is very painful, it's very unpleasant. Not only are we immediately made unhappy when feeling shame, the latter also has long-term costly consequences. One's self-esteem is likely to be impaired for some time after the emotional episode. Thirdly, the fear of shame can be subjected to cost and benefit analysis. The heavy smoker at the airport will weigh the pain of embarrassment against the pleasure of a cigarette, and he will renounce to the latter only when the discomfort of being gazed at is expected to be higher than the pleasure of smoking. In some, there are various reasons to believe that shame is a cost and that therefore it cannot be a nudge. Now, the article also discusses various ways of accommodating the cost of shame within the soft realm of nudges. And what is at stake in the discussion is whether the deterring role that shame and other social emotions play is always compatible with the idea that a nudge is cheap to avoid.